Hi everyone, welcome to Discovering Natural. If this is your first time coming on this page, my name is Shola and it's so nice to have you here. Thank you so much for just clicking that button. So let's jump right into it. If you have any issues that you need one-on-one help with, I'm always available to help you out. So the question I got from one of my Facebook people was, why is my hair always brittle no matter how much I moisturize it? So there are several reasons, and I'm going to give you 7 reasons why your hair could be brittle, and even though you keep on moisturizing it over and over again, it still feels brittle. So number 1, if you're someone that you use heat in your hair or you use chemicals in your hair, that could be one reason. Using constant heat, blow drying it, especially if you're not using a heat protectant or using some kind of moisture before the heat hits your hair, it could be one of the reasons why your hair feels so brittle, feels so dry, doesn't hold on to moisture, because you're actually breaking that moisture barrier that your hair has to hold on to. I think it's like hydrogen bond or whatever. Yes, so using heat constantly can cause that to happen. The next reason that your hair could feel brittle, and no matter how much you moisturize it, could be that you're using just protein, too much protein. When you use a lot of protein in your hair, it can make it hard, it can make it quite brittle, especially like if you're a low porosity person. You shouldn't be using too much protein in your hair. So the next time that you're going to moisturize your hair or do your hair, take a look at the back of the container and look at the ingredient list. If the ingredient contains a ton of protein, try to do a use a product that doesn't have too much protein or is lack of protein. Okay, so that's one thing I would say. So when you use that protein treatment, also be mindful, because some protein treatment has a ton of protein and some are really lighter protein. So gravitate more towards the lighter protein than the ones that are not are too heavy. The next reason is how you are moisturizing your hair, the specific things that you use to moisturize your hair. Some people will say, oh, I put oil and I do this. For natural hair, I always tell you, oil is not a moisturizer. Oil is like an aid. Is like you can, like oil, you can actually put oil on top after you moisturize your hair to kind of lock it in. But if you're just using oil alone, like water and oil, it might not be the right thing. You need emollient, you need humectants, you need all that stuff to help. So go towards more of a creamier product than just plain using oil. So the 4th reason could be that you have product buildup. Yes. Let me tell you about product buildup. Product buildup causes a lot of things, and a lot of people shy away from understanding that you need to thoroughly cleanse your hair. Use a shampoo. Use a shampoo that goes in there, removes all the products from your hair. If you're constantly going week after week after week after week without washing your hair, and you're like, why is my hair not staying moisturized? It might be time for you to grab that shampoo and clarify your hair, wash your hair, remove the product buildup, so that the moisturizer that you use can penetrate deeply into your hair. Okay, so another reason is now environment, the way you live. Okay, so if you live in somewhere that is very dusty, somewhere that so much pollutant is around you, all that stuff, sometimes all that stuff can actually cause our hair to be damaged, can cause our hair to have issues. And when that happens, when it comes to moisturizing our hair, when it comes to our hair feeling nice and soft, the elements, the environment that we live in might actually be a bad factor to it. So let's say that you use water that is hard water, minerals and all that toxins and stuff gets into your hair. It also causes that to happen. So check your water, check your environment. If you're using hard water, there are different shampoos you can use, like chelated shampoos. There are different remedies you can use. Some people will do an apple cider vinegar rinse before they shampoo their hair, and then follow up after shampoo and use a moisturizing deep conditioner. So that can also help. Now that was reason number 4. Reason number 5 that I'll say is also deep conditioning. If you're someone that you use a sulfate shampoo and you don't deep condition your hair, try deep conditioning your hair with a moisturizing deep conditioner. I'm sure that will help soften your hair. That will help reduce the brittleness that you feel or that you are getting. Deep conditioner is really good. After you apply deep conditioner to your hair, cover your hair with a plastic cap and you can just wait for 30 minutes. You can even sit under a hooded dryer, or you can just wear a hooded heat cap. That one will also help. The next reason could be hormonal changes. So if you have hormonal changes, if your body is changing, going through some hormonal changes and stuff, that could cause your hair to change, your hair to be brittle the way that it normally isn't. Okay, so when I talk about tip number 1 and I talked to you guys about using just different processing, different chemicals and stuff, I'm also talking about color. So I could have said that as a different aspect. Yes, so color, heat, all that stuff should be grouped up together as one. Yeah, so that could be a factor. Now I'm gonna give you an additional one, number 8. If you watch till now, sometimes genetic has a factor to it. For some people, genetically their hair has that brittle texture, you know, and you'll be like, why is my hair always brittle? I was born, ever since I've known my hair has always been brittle. So that could also be an instance. So if this video helped you out, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to share, feel free to save it, feel free to do whatever and use it as a way to learn more about your hair. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment area and I'll talk to you all later. Take care. Bye.